When you are at the point where you want to start changing the colors of your site, you go up to the top right hand corner and click on More, and you're going to come down to Manage Site. This is going to be one of your activities that's going to be the most time consuming because you have an idea, a vision for your site, and sometimes it takes a while for you to be able to find that vision and the color scheme that you want to go with it. So when the site opens up, you're going to see some information here. You can check this information and fill out anything you would like to. Down here at the bottom, I would also suggest checking the access setting to make sure this is what you want other people to be able to see for their access. But getting back to the managing your site, you're going to click on Themes, Colors, and Fonts. Then you're going to see a page with all the different options for changing the different parts of your web, and you can make alterations by clicking on each of these different titles, and then you will see the change happen down here before you actually save something. So what I would do is first make sure that you like your base theme, because once you get started adding content and headers and you start getting information on your site, it's a lot harder to change your base theme, because then the font color looks wrong, or it just doesn't look right. So you always want to make sure that the first thing you do in your manage site is make sure that you have the right theme that you want. I'm going to go ahead and keep it as garden, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through each of these subheadings and check to make sure that I like how the page looks. So I'm looking here at the entire page, the background. I can change the color, the image, or the wrapper image. So to give you an example, I'll change the color from the theme, which is the garden theme, to a red. And you see how it changes the entire page background. I don't like that. I want to go back to my theme. I can change my image. I like my image. If I want the image to be a wrap, I can test this out and see. Okay, so you would have to choose the image that you want to wrap. So right now I don't have an image that I want to wrap, so I'll show you that in another slide. So we'll ignore the image right now. Let's go to the text. Let's go and see what color text I want on my entire page. So I've clicked on text. I can change the font of the text. So this is basically like a Word document where you're going through and you're changing fonts, you're changing colors, you're changing themes to the different parts of your website to make it look the way you want it to look. So you see here that the font was changed, and as the site loads, we should see the change in the font. All right, let's try something different. Let's see if I see that it's loading, because I see this message up here at the top for the preview. I'm sorry, the internet is going really slow right now. And this is another reason why this is time consuming. Not only are you looking to change the different pieces, but you also have to have internet that can go fast enough for you. So you know what? I'm going to keep my font and move on. The different pieces here, the site header, has different options for you to change. The content area has different options. And each of these have different things that you can add and alter depending on what information is inside each of these parts of your website. And the best way to go through this is just to take your time, make changes. If you're not sure of where the horizontal navigation is, pick someplace that's a color and pick like a rare color, like a bright red. And so you know when it changes, you can see where that bright red is going to pop up to give you an idea of where it is or what it is that you're changing. And so since the internet's really not working very fast right now, I'm going to end this slideshow. And just remember that changing to like a bright color, an odd color, would help you to understand where the location is of the items that you would be changing. Once you are happy with something, I would click Save before I went on to my next header, so that if something goes wrong in another section, you can not, you could already have your other pieces saved and not have to go back and resave the changes that you liked from the previous header here on the side. Then click Save when you're done. And then it'll tell you it's saved, and to go back to your website, you click over here on the left hand side, Miss Beatty's Google site, that's my title, and then you'll see all the changes that were made as you went through and changed all the different fonts, colors, and images.